How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. So we're back with another Vanguard line of sight video, where today we're going to be looking at the map Tuscan. Now this is a map that is in the CDL, so I thought it could be useful for some of you guys once League Play comes out to remember some of these spots. Once again, we are going to be covering all of the maps, as I said in previous videos, as you all sort of voted on that poll that I did on my channel that a lot of you wanted to see more lines of sight. So we're going to keep bringing this series forward. As I said in the last one, please let me know in the comments what you want to see. We are going to be working on a Paradise one very soon, as somebody requested. But I was thinking maybe to do Desert Siege as well soon, maybe in the next couple of videos. But let me know what you think, or if there's a map you want to see first before that. As I say, leave a comment down below. So we get straight into Tuscan now, and as always, we're going to start off with one of the power positions, which is going to be the church, and then we're going to sort of start from there. So, hope you enjoy the video, guys. I'll speak to you at the end. So, the main power point of Tuscan, as we all know, is going to be this top church building here. So, I'll show you upstairs. Basically, you can watch to your back through this way here, get a good view of the mid-map and that A-bomb site, and the opposite building as well. And then this can lead across into this little crack in the wall here, so you can get a better view. You can also watch from behind there, and also watch this room just here. So as you can see, you can get a lot of the map covered from here, but that also means there's a few different ways you can counter people that are sat up here. So we'll get straight into those now. So if somebody sat inside of this window here, then I like using this little angle here as you peek around the corner. You can also aim into that top window there, but just sort of peeking in and out, you know, just going in and out of the cover. Because there isn't too many sneaky spots for this one, you just have to have a good aim, I find. So if you come around into this mid alley as well, this is almost better one if you have a long range weapon like a sniper. You can just edge your way around. Once again, you can see that top right window and also the main one there. You can also mount up on this if you want to get a better accuracy. And then just a nice little sneaky one in the middle. If you can somehow get to this truck here, then of course you can peek through this and get a nice line of sight on that top mid window. You can even jump on the truck and sort of head glitch over the top of it, no matter where they are. So to take out people in the church, obviously we can come inside of this second building, which is opposite with the blue window in it. Now, you know, you can get an aim through the window there. You can even sort of peek this and get a nice line of sight and just edge your way across it like so. A nice little sneaky spot is if you break this side here, then you can actually sort of edge outside the window and potentially take someone out who may not expect it, although you don't have a lot of cover from this side, but still it will catch them off guard. And if you come along this edge here as well, you can also shoot some of the window out and get a little angle there where they may not expect you. Obviously try not to destroy too much of the wood. If you can just shoot a little hole in it, then you might be able to get a nice line of sight straight through into the top church. So this spot requires a deployable cover, which I've already got set up for you here. So you have to come right on the edge and just place it inwards. If you hop on top of this, you can actually see if you jump shot into the top church. So this might be useful to get a little bit of information, or if you can sort of remember exactly where the person is, when you jump up, you might be able to get a sneaky shot there. But just for information, you can also see across that top window, which we're going to cover very soon. But yeah, it's just worth noting that you can actually peek over this wall, and you can do the same from this side as well. We've got a couple of other deployable cover spots as well coming, so just make sure you stay tuned for those. So we're done with the top church, but we are going to be heading back there for this first line of sight, which is in regards to the A-bomb. So if you come up into this crack window, you can edge yourself back into this room here, and you can see the bomb perfectly there. And you can also watch that left alleyway. So it's just a nice way to, rather than just standing out in the open like this, where you may get taken out, you can just see nicely into there. Of course, you can come up into this window here as well. If you get nice and close to that wall, you can just keep an eye on that sort of mid-cross there, which is always good. So back up into this building. Of course, you can watch this building from there, or watch from there. But if you come and look through this little gap, obviously you want to try and keep as much of this wood in as possible for this. But you know, there's lots of ways you can peek through, just to keep an eye on that bomb site, really, just to watch anybody cross him. You can also come right back over here if the window's open, and you can just watch to see if anybody comes in. So you could probably put the bomb maybe on that side just there, and then that will allow you to keep an eye on it with a sniper rifle or an AR or LMG, whatever you want to use. And then just a couple more for A. So if you come over to this box here, obviously you're going to get a very, very nice head glitch into this. It's just watching, make sure nobody's up in that church. You can maybe get a teammate up there, but they may not expect you here. And also a spot that, might be a bit risky, but you're going to get a very nice head glitch onto that bomb site there. And then just one more sort of deployable cover spot as well. If you come over here, pop the deployable cover down on this, then you're going to get a very nice angle into this. You cannot jump on this wall, but if you want to watch this cross, maybe you have somebody watching your flanks here, you can also sort of head glitch over into that. And I cannot imagine that they're going to sort of expect you to be up here, to be honest. But just worth noting, obviously you're a bit exposed from behind, but it's just a cool little spot, similar to the one from before. So we're over towards the B bomb site now. You can also get Hardpoint, which is right here as well, which is known as one of the more harder hardpoints. That's, it wasn't meant to be a pun or anything. So I like this head glitch here. You come towards this plant pot on this green box, and you can get a very nice cover spot if you can sort of see that far side towards the truck. And then you can maybe get a teammate sitting here, like so. Get a nice little head glitch down there. You can also, a little bit more risky, but you can stand up on this and get a very nice line of sight down into that far side once again if you don't have a teammate already covering it. So there's a few different ways you can sort of cover from up here. You can also shoot through this box, and that's going to give you a very nice angle of that sort of bottom door at church. So yeah, it's just worth noting there's a lot of different little angles you can get from up here. So over this side, if you're pushing towards B, then you can get a little line of sight in between the sign and this, that top window. You can also plant the bomb just there if you are planting. You can watch it from here. Also, a little sneaky one, if you come up here onto this sign, if I can make the jump. Of course I fail on the first one. So there we go. Now this, obviously your leg's going to be very exposed, but if somebody's in that top window, you can actually see straight into it in between the sign and the building, and I can't imagine they're going to sort of notice you there with a sniper, to be honest. So it's just worth noting that that's there if you've got people camping in that top room. Also, if we come up to this truck, obviously you're going to be able to watch the bomb and the top windows there. I believe you can also see underneath, yeah, like so. And if you move back a little bit, you can also get a better head glitch like that for that top window, and it's just going to make you sort of less of a harder target to hit. And then if you come up onto this truck, you can actually see over the top of the roof like so, and you're going to get a very nice line of sight if anybody is covering it. You can also see up there, but just be warned, you are a little bit exposed from the side. Also, from this truck, if you're trying to defend this back area here, could be a nice one to come onto this generator, and you can just crouch down behind it, and you can kind of work a little head glitch. And I can't imagine they're going to really be expecting you, because they're going to be running around that corner ready to pre-aim down the alley, but you're going to be sat here waiting. Another one, if you're pushing B, you've got these little pillars like this, which are very good to mount on, get a head glitch. These are pretty basic, but it's just worth noting that they're here. And this one on the right especially, you can get sort of lines of sight on the whole area really. So we've got quite a few spots over in this area here. Obviously you're going to get this main window where you can hold that push from mid, which is a very nice spot actually. And then also in the same room, say you are hold light in here for the hard point or something, if you've got people coming through here, then if you break this wood like so, you can come out into the stairs and get a very nice line of sight into the room, because obviously you think they're going to be coming through here, pre-aiming the corners, and they're not really going to be expecting you to be sat in here with that line of sight. Also in this area, if you come outside this little ledge, you can actually just see, say you've got teammates planting the bomb, and then you can just see if anybody crossed from that side. Obviously it's going to be hard to get a shot on them from here, but if you do see them, then you can rush off and you can go and get the kill like so, and just get left call outs for your teammate. Also, this can be a little strange spot. If you come up into this broken building, then you're going to get a very nice line of sight straight into this alleyway, and they don't always expect it, although everybody sort of knows about this spot, but it's just a weird one really, because if you run around the corner, start aiming, or especially if you come from this side, you're probably not going to see anybody up there that's sat there by the time that they kill you. And then last spot in this sort of area, if you come through the buildings, and obviously we all know this one by now, but if you sort of break through this, then you're going to get a very nice sort of head glitch straight into that top church area, just in case anybody's held out. And once again, they don't always expect you to be sat here. Now, one way to counter that top window we just showed you before, this is a spot that I literally just found. I don't think I've seen anybody show it before. But if you come up here, you can actually see straight through the trees and get a shot off straight in the middle, like so. Obviously, you know, your back's going to not be very covered, but if the enemies are over there, it's unlikely they're going to be behind you. So just keep this one in mind. It's quite a cool spot, I find. So yeah, I hope you use this one well. So on Hardpoint, you're going to get the hill that spawns over here. Now this is going to be quite a hard one to hold, so if you come behind this fountain, you can get a very nice little head glitch straight into there. Also, if you come back towards this wall here in the truck, then you can head glitch different positions. And then just one more, if you come over to this side, you get a very nice shot straight down that mid alley. And hopefully you'll have a teammate over here which can cover that left side as well. And you can even edge your way around into there. So it's just a cool little spot where you can, you know, get some nice head glitches for the hard point. Now, a lot of you probably already use all of these spots on this side of the map, but it's worth just noting that each of these walls can be used in their own way to get nice head glitches, especially if you come to this one straight off the spawn. Coming over sniper, you can get easy pickings, especially in S&D. And then it's also worth showing, if you come around this side, not quite a head glitch, but it is a nice little line of sight straight into their back, really, so you can see if they're coming through. And of course, this is probably my favourite one. If you come up onto this ledge like so, you can see straight down into there. You can even jump up a little bit again if you want to get a little bit more elevation. This obviously works from the other spawn as well. So each of these spots do just work in reverse, really. So yeah, I'll just go through them a little bit. You can come through this one. This spot's good because you've got the pillar to hide behind as well, so you can sort of edge either way of it. And obviously this final one here. So guys, that's going to do it for lines of sight on Tuscan. Hope you enjoyed the video and found it helpful. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe down below. Really does help me out on the channel as we're looking to hit 1,000 subscribers very soon, within the next sort of 6 months, I'd say. I did say this year, but the growth we're seeing at the moment, it's looking inevitable we're going to get there, which I really cannot thank you all enough for. Really does mean the world to me. So guys, as I said at the start of the video as well, if there's a map that you want to see in this series, like sooner than later, then please let me know. We are going to be covering all the maps anyway, but it's going to be sort of Paradise or Desert Siege Nets. I haven't figured out which one yet, but we're going to get to recording straight away. Probably just end up recording both and then putting them both up sometime this week. And also, if there's any other tip videos you want to see on the channel for Vanguard, please let me know. Obviously, it's hard to keep bringing out some fresh and new tips for Vanguard. Obviously, there's a lot of other channels doing it, and I've already covered it a lot as well. So, thank you all for watching, guys. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Hope you have a good day.